Anyway, we'll start with our usual warm-ups. We'll go 5P, 2P. Oop. We're just getting our hands ready to go. You'll probably never use this particular combo. But you want to get used to alternating up and down. You want to make sure you're not mashing, too. You get 4 attacks because you hit the button 4 times. It's good to have that input hygiene, we call it. All right, now we're going to switch to 5P, 5K. You'll notice that the timing on this will feel different because 5K has, it's a weird exception. It has, I think, the lowest hit stop in the game. Which is why, like, if you just mash 5P, it'll feel different to do one more lap. And yeah, Railman gets in the habit of notifying people because he's so consistent that he knows that if he's not going to be here, people will worry about him. You have input stank. That's gross. All right, we'll do one more lap. It does look weird. It's because it has less hit stop than everything else. It is such little hit stop that it just it feels faster than everything else. All right, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to our throw combo drills. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna set the block to everything. So keep the stance standing. Block switching is on. Normal block and backwards recovery is fine. All right, now what we're gonna do is run up 5K, throw. And when you throw, you're going to do your throw combo, which is JS. You have to wait a bit. JS, jump cancel, JS, JH, 623K, and then 214K, just like that. So you get them to block with ideally like a nice. That you want to space it so that you're running at them and you hit at the tip of the kick so that they can't throw you back. So go ahead. There you go. Just like that. Oh. Go ahead and just chuck him out of the corner. Boom. Do one more lap with this. If you're wondering, so I've mentioned this a couple times, but if you need some help on converting the throw, I'll do one more. Converting or timing the jump up after the throw launcher. What you can do is after the kick, you can count 1/1000. Try that again. 1/1000. And that'll give you usually enough time to catch them on the way down. If you jump after them the moment they start dropping, you'll end up too high and you don't get as reliable a combo. All right, so now what we're gonna do, we were doing 5K in a throw, now you're gonna do 5K, 5P throw. It's gonna look like this. This is neat because they have to crouch to block the 5K, but assuming they don't stand up immediately afterwards, Briars, you just gotta hold that. If you love Jam, you think her voice is beautiful. What up, Shagra? But yeah, so you want the 5P to whiff because that's actually a nice timing tool for getting that throw in. Yeah, see, Horseradish knows what's up. Irene used to think Jam's voice was annoying, and then she started playing Jam. Now she thinks that Jam's voice is the voice of an angel. There you go, Dolphinian, just like that. Why am I playing Jam? Why not? We're doing Jam warm-ups. All right, that was 5P, 5K, or 5K, 5P. Now we're gonna do 5K, 2K, and then run up throw. And you do this if you want to catch someone backdashing. Oop, too fast. What up, Graffiti? Good to see you. Hope you're hanging in there, homie. Jam's voice is like cilantro? Yeah, that makes sense. Checks out. Just keep on with those warm-ups. If you've been anywhere in the world doing anything right now, be here with us. Just getting that work in. Ah, 10年間結構長いですね。So the reason we do 5K, 2K here is not only is it a second low, right? But if they're trying to backdash, they're gonna have to stand to get that backdash. And so even though they're in block stun, if they switch their blocking to standing and you follow up with a second low, they'll get hit, which is nice. All right, now we're gonna set the block setting to off real quick, or to none. We're gonna practice our B&B, right? It's gonna be 5K, 2K, close S, 2H, 2D. And then once you hit the 2D, get into the charge. Doesn't really matter what you're charging right now. In general, I personally like to charge. Do the S charge to get Geki. Geki's probably the most consistently useful out of all of them. But the decision on which card you want to charge with Jam is pretty personal. It is an expression of how you want to play this character, as well as matchup specific stuff, right? Different cards are more or less useful in specific matchups. Let's just get that going. How's it going, Detroit? Alright, I'm taking corner to corner. Now, instead of going into charge, you're going to go into 4-6P after the 2D. Look at this. You do this if you want a little more damage, and you want the corner carry. Just punch Slayer all the way into the corner. Now, keep in mind that if you are in the corner, this is generally a bad idea because the knockdown advantage is not great, and you already have the corner carry. The corner carry is the biggest advantage. Check this out. Hey, Dechoy, that's rad. See, there's not much knockdown advantage there. We'll do one more lap. Just take him back and forth. Well, good luck, Yaoi fan. I'm sure studying Yaoi is a great way to learn the language. I mean, I learned a lot of Japanese just from digging deeper into fighting games and shit, so, you know, what do I know? All right, now we're going to practice hit confirming that first string, the 5K, 2K, into a throw attempt on block, or the bread and butter combo we were just doing on hit. So you're going to set block to random, block switching enabled, everything else is fine. You see the blue block sparks. That is your cue to go for a throw. If you don't see the blue block sparks, oops. If you see orange hit sparks instead, oh, well, don't do that. Do your B&B instead. Oh, messed up. It's okay. This is training mode. Training mode is for messing up. Woo! Oh yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Woo! BL stands for boys love. The blue sparks mean someone's blocking. That's your cue. If you see the blue sparks, it means that you didn't hit, so you got to go for a throw. that running momentum. Oh no, too early on the charge. That'll get you killed. Some of what we're trying to do when we practice our jam stuff is just do our regular basic shit without getting accidental charge. Accidental charge will fuck your shit up. Ooh, no. Oh, too early. No, how did I get that? Oh, my input cleanliness is off today. I'm glad to hear it, M. Quinn Rojas. All right, now we're gonna practice some of our IED kicks for a little bit. We can leave block on for now, it's fine. So we're gonna start with IED Geki. That's 956 for the IED and then 214K. So you do an IED and then immediately try and turn that into a core circle back for Geki. If you get the J2K, it's likely that you're pressing your kick too late, or too early rather. You're pressing the kick before your left hand has had an opportunity to complete the core circle back. And you'll know if you're getting it because you're not getting this. Jam won't pop up. Woo. Do it on the other side. Oh no, that was bad. Yeah. It is not unusual. It's actually pretty normal for you to be better on one side than the other. Yes, this is an overhead. Do one more lap. Oh no. Try and do it off far S. There we go. No. We don't want that J2K. And it's not that fast, but it can come in handy. It gets nasty once you charge the card up, because then it looks like this. Oop, then it looks like this. There we go. All right, now we're gonna switch to backwards Geki. That's 754 for the back ID, and then 214K. This shit is hard. Actually, let's see, what's that? So Strobes gave us a version which is basically 2147 into kick. There we go. Ooh, not quite. Is Zato playable on pad? Yeah. Beautiful dude does it. God damn, this is hard. I know I can do it a little better on the other side. We'll try that. Get the fan. It shouldn't be touching that. Alright, see this isn't too bad. So it's easier on this side. The thing that I've noticed when I'm doing it on this side is that there's a little bit of a reset to neutral that I don't have on this side. Let's try it. There we go. We got that one. you are struggling with that, like me, you can practice just doing jump up and then backdash to figure out the timing a little better. Still eluding me. If I get it on this side, yeah, that's a lot easier. All right, so that one works. We'll move on to the next one, IED Kenro. So that's a forward IED again, 956, into 236K. You do a fireball, but because you're coming from the IED motion, you actually get a Dragon Punch input. There we go. Nope. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and turn block on everything, just to make this a little bit easier. Oh no. So if you do it right, yeah, jam doesn't move up. Practice this off a far S jump cancel when you get into the corner. She can indeed cross up with these specials. There we go. For some reason, let's see if I do this a little better from on my lap. There's something about the IED for some reason when I do this. On this side, it's fine. But on the other side, it still takes work. It's okay. Work is what we're here to do. What up, Eugene? Glad to see you back home, safe and sound. Woo. Oh no. Moving on to the next thing, we'll do our Karagekirin again. So that's 236S, Corsical forward S to get into the command dash, and then 214, and you hit kick twice. And so the idea is you're whiff canceling this low kick here that you get out of the command dash. Before it even hits, you want to go into Geki. So that you should see it come out, but it won't hit. Try it on the other side now. This is a pretty nasty high-low. Now you can just cancel the low kick into the high, but it's actually even harder to block if you whiff cancel, because then they don't have the time of the hit stop from the kick to react to the high that's coming. We'll do one more, just one more lap, back into the corner. It's not the end of the world if you get the kick, the low kick, but what we're trying to practice specifically is the empty cancel. Yeah, just like that. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead and integrate that into a longer pressure string. So first we'll practice just doing it on block. So go and do the B&B that we've been doing, right? When you get to 2D, that you can cancel that 2D into 236S. We'll just try this, yeah. Oops. And then go from there into the Karageki, right? Just toss that high in there. Yeah. You can also do this off a further block string. So you can go like off a far S. Oops. I do still write articles. All you would have to do to check that, I wrote one like a week ago. All you have to do is go to the Medium where I put my stuff, and you can see that for yourself. Oop. Keep on getting the region because I'm getting ahead of myself. There we go. Oops. Now we'll try doing that in the combo. We'll do it off far S. It seems more useful. Oh, get him the region. That's better, yeah. All right, and now what we're gonna do, we'll go ahead and leave it on block. Do that B&B. Oops, and this time you do 236S, right, the command dash, and you can either go for Karageki, or you can press the 236S, P, and then throw. The threat of throw is really strong. Oops, with jam. It's really important because it's the threat of throw that gets people to panic when you get close, right? Without throw, most of Jam's stuff is not too hard to block. Once you have the threat of the throw in there, though, especially if you've got cards and you can start turning that throw into damage, then people will start jumping and they'll start mashing. And that's actually where Jam's tools start to get more powerful. Because if they start mashing, then you can start getting counter hits. And if they start jumping, you can often tag them with longer pressure strings. So the reason we do so much throws when we're doing the Jam warm-ups is because throws aren't just good for Jam in general. They're good for everyone, of course. But what they do is they make the person you're playing against panic. And Jam needs that panic because her mix is not as strong as other characters. Do that again with the Karageki. Oops, did not do Karageki. There we go. Yeah. All right. So now, let's say we got all that good stuff, right? We got our pressure strings, we got our throw setups, we got a whole bunch of them, right? Our Jam's starting to get scary. But what do you do? What's the big payoff? Well, we're gonna practice counter hit 6H combo now. This is the big payoff. Counter hit 6H is nasty. So go ahead and switch counter hit onto forced. Now, last time we were doing this, we're gonna try and do a combo that's a little bit out of my personal range. I couldn't figure out how to get it to work. So instead, what we're gonna do is a counter hit 6H combo that I learned how to do, which I like. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll go ahead. We'll give us one card just to start with, and make it a little bit longer that way. And what we're gonna do is 6H, 236S. H to get both puffballs. That should push Slayer into the corner. And from there, you do dash up 5K, 2H. The 2H you cancel into Kenro, that's 623K. Then from that into Ryujin, and then then from Ryujin into Geki, right? So let's see if I got it. Oh. Well, I wasn't quite what I said I'd do, but we'll go ahead and switch. We'll set Jam's cards on. We'll give her 2 Geki cards, just for the heck of it. It's more fun this way. Oh no! Popped him out of the corner. Okay, so I am doing Ryujin into Kenro, not the other way around. Woo! Oh, a little bit short there. What up, Zang? All too far? Yeah. This kind of combo, I think that this is why people play Jam. Oops. All the other stuff we were doing is all well and good. It's important fundamentals that you need. But, what up, AAB Dalgan? Good to see you. But this combo, this is the juice right here. Look at this shit. Oh, yeah. So the Jam's kick specials are interesting, and actually they have her upgrades on the kick specials have nothing to do with cancelability. She has a core circle back, a core circle forward, and a DP with kick, as well as this special right here out of the command dash. And the thing is that with Jam, all of these attacks are cancelable into each other. So you can do that, you can do that. You can even reuse the same special as long as you're alternating with another one. It's pretty cool, and it's a nice way to get some immediately satisfying combos. No matter where you are, you can always cancel these 3 kick specials into each other, basically. Oh yeah, wake up DP into full combo, you can get that shit. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on doing this combo for a while. It's not the most efficient, but it's a lot of fun. Oh. And the way that the hey, what up, One Bin? Her DP actually isn't that bad without card, because you can still cancel it into the other kick specials on hit or on block, and it will trade with a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, there is some character-specific aspects to this. This combo can change a little bit based on character weight. Oh, there we go. Oh, got him. Look at that damage. That's on Slayer. That shit probably could have killed Chip. Fuck. Oh, kick him out of the corner. Woo. Does the kick have... I don't know what you mean by have money. But in general, no. The dragon kick special doesn't change based on distance. At least I don't think it does. Whoa. Craving Durian, rock on. Woo. This is absolutely why Jams don't OS their throws. If a failed throw could get you this, look at where this combo started. We started at round start, right? I can round start 6H into this combo. I won't have the cards to get like the long extension. But it kind of doesn't matter, right? No matter what, you can get some big ass damage off counter hit 6H. I think it's pretty early in the move. Oh, not quite. And you have to manually time the bow follow-up, which is fun. How much tension does it build? It builds a lot. When I first started playing Jam to help Irene learn, I was insulted by how often Jam just had like all the tension she'd ever want. That's fucked up. This combo does 324 damage to Chip. Jamage. Woo! Ah, too far. Yeah, so the reason that you can loop here is because the carded Gekidin gives you a hard knockdown. So as long as you have cards, you can do it. Now, the max number of cards you can have is 2, because if you get a third, then it turns into 1 max charge Geki. So, but if you really wanted to, you could probably maximize the loopage even further by using other kick specials. You could probably use Ryujin, I don't know. Yeah, this combo. It's a lot of fun. Also, if you don't know how to immediately reset in your training mode into the round start state, you do it by hitting the playback and record at the same time. So it's by, I think by default, I don't know actually if it's by default, but I have it set to L1 and L2. So you hit these at the same time, returns you to round start at mid screen. If you hold down back, it'll put you with your back in the corner on the 1P side. And if you hold down forward, or maybe just forward, yeah, just forward and back is enough. This will reset you into the corner on the 2P side. It's true, 1-bit. Everyone just gotta eat. Ah, too far. All right, and the last thing we're gonna do before we wrap up these warm-ups is we're just gonna practice half circle back forward. Let's do hard slash. This is a good super. It is also very easy to fuck up the input on this. I do it all the time, so I just need some practice. We'll go ahead and turn, we'll turn block on, and we'll turn counter hit off. It's our cooldown. Does Chip's risk increase more often than other characters? Probably. I don't remember the exact rate of risk increase. I know Millia is the highest. Chip's is probably pretty high too. Though I think the reason, one of the quote, the reason that Millia is higher risk increase is because she doesn't have a weapon, right? When she guards, she's guarding with her hair. Yeah, just gonna practice doing the super. You're never too good to not benefit from practicing just basic motions like this. I've been doing the super motion for years. I still fuck it up all the time. The main mistake I make with this one is I either don't go all the way back and so I don't get to finish the motion, or I'll hit hard slash too early. Oh, see, that was actually both. That was also both. There we go. This is interesting. Actually, run up super is a good execution test for this, because I'm fucking this up a lot. No. And if you're messing stuff up, you can always look at input display to tell you what you got wrong. It takes a while just to learn how to figure out what you fucked up. There we go. Also, you do not have to do the super motion quickly. You can take your time. Didn't go all the way back there. Nope. To the other side now. Well, different super, same motion. We'll take it. Yeah, again, just not coming back enough. There we go. All right, and we'll go ahead and call it there. I hope you had fun with these jam drills. We'll keep on doing this stuff, of course. But go ahead and stretch your neck out, stretch your hips. You can stand up and shake it off if you want. All right, thank you so much for playing.